Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we all doing today? Hope we all had a safe and productive week. Alright, this video actually is going to be on both of my channels. So, hey YouTube, Mike that tankless guy here. Alright, I found this system right here, actually on TikTok. I follow a lot of plumbers from all over the world. Pretty much plumbers, AC guys, carpenters, whatever. It's really nice with those short videos on there. I put a couple up on mine, and it's under that tankless guy. But I found this system called the Fischer system. Let me get the box here. This was actually Fischer. They're anchors. They're Molly anchors, but they're German. And as you know, I love German products. So I was watching this guy, and he had L Boxxes. It was a European contractor, and he had L Boxxes, and inside the L Boxx, he had these anchors. And he was putting up an outside hose bib. So he proceeded to mark out his little drop your elbow and drill in with his masonry bit and put these things in. And then I saw another guy. So I started doing some research on the web, and lo and behold, I find the company. So I started ordering these boxes right here. So it's 1/4 inch, and you get 50 pieces. So you get, let me just see how I open this, because I don't want to end up putting this all over the floor. And it's funny because when I order these things, they come in a bag. And I got a few from Amazon, and then I got a few from some supply house, a European supply house. And did find a local guy, but I'll put it all in the description below where you can get them. But they're pretty much all the same price, so I just bought them off of Amazon. So you get 50 of these and 50 screws. Now these here are they come in multiple lengths. So this is 1 inch long. So this is 1 inch long. So you would do about like 1.25 inches deep, because you want to be able to get the anchor in deeper. Now I am actually going to set up some drywall, because there's a couple of things that I'll show you in the L Boxxes. I'm going to set up some drywall. I'll set up a block. We'll go through the whole thing. But I wanted to just show you these, and I've used them. I mean, well, once I get into this thing, you can see it's dirty. I've been using them, and I've been filling it up. So basically what happens is I do have one here. It's nylon and plastic, and I think I can do it with this needle nose plier and show you how it expands. See how it starts to expand inside of either the drywall, or it's really great for masonry. I mean, it's phenomenal for masonry. So it's not expanding correctly because it's not in the product or inside the masonry. But basically this red part actually pulls up to this gray part and mushrooms, large mushroom. Now, they pretty much work all the same, but I find these things, I mean, I'll give you an example. We're running 20 feet of gas pipe down a wall, and it's going on the back of this very large home we're doing, and it's going to the pool heater. Now we have to put in about 8 straps, 2-hole metal straps. So we prop up the pipe with some wood, we put the straps on, we shoot it with that that blaster tool that shoots the paint, then we proceed to do it. I mean, once we got all of the anchors on and we had to come almost to the end of the building, I was pulling on the pipe to see, and that pipe did not budge. Again, with the other anchors we use, yes, it pretty much did the same, but this held, went in perfectly, held it, didn't spin. We put the screws in. Now, we didn't use those screws. We had to use stainless steel screws because it's outside in the weather, and the screws will rot. But basically, let's try this little 1/4 inch one, and we just get it so that this thing will Yeah, let's try to see what this little 1/4" one does. Yeah, see, that's it. It's not, but if you can get an idea how these two little wings pop out, this red part, which is the nylon, pushes up to the gray and mushrooms up. Again, it's not in it, but I'm going to set up a little demonstration thing here another day, and we'll get into it. So I was ordering them by the boxes by 50, and I was 1/4 and 5/16. It was just pretty much. So it's like 3/16 bit and a 1/4" bit hammer drill, and that's what will sink in. Well, what I ended up doing was finding this L Boxx on Amazon. Now, let's see. Okay, so it's a standard L Boxx, but it's made with the Fischer logo and in red. But who cares? It's a nice box. It's top handle, front handle, just like these. Same box, but made differently for the company. And in it, you get, let's see, I think it's around 300 pieces. I added more because we use more of these 1/4". So in millimeter, they give you two different number 6s. Let me find it. So they give you two different number 6s. So one is an inch. Well, actually, it's a little more than an inch. It's like 1 1/8". And then this one is 2 inches. So 1 1/8" and 2 inches. And this one all goes by millimeter. It does not come with screws. It just comes with the mollies. Then they give you, let's see, they give you number 8. So this is an 8 and this is an 8. 1.5 inches, 2.5 inches. So 2.5 and 1.5 inches. Then they give you one set of 10 millimeter, which is 2 inches. So you're looking at for this one, you'd be looking at probably a 3/4 inch bit. Yeah, 3/4. And then then for this one, you'd be looking at 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. But I added the screws. I added the screws to this one. The other bigger ones, the 10 and the 8, I'll get screws for that later. We have not used those. I have used probably close to maybe a whole box, 50 of the 1/4. And that's why I keep a lot in this one. But, excuse me, it comes in the L Boxx. It comes in 2, 4, 5 compartments. Very nice configuration. And I think it was around $200. I'll put it in the description below. It was around like $200 something, the box and everything. And if you look at anchors, box of 50 with screws and a bit, I think it's around $20 something. If you go with the Klein makes them. They make a really good one. They're about $21, $22, somewhere around there. And now let me show you this thing. I set up those L Boxxes that I did in a video a couple of videos ago. Yep, so this L Boxx, I set up with screws and stuff, and nails, drywall screws, some cabinet screws. But here is another Fischer product. You know the drywall anchors? The ones that screw into the wall? Look at the size of this one. Look at the front teeth on this. This one, they recommend putting the screw in it, mark where you got to mark it. That's your center point, and you just tap this into the wall. Then put your drill on it, and of course, take the screw out. You're only putting it in and put your drill on it. But you also can, and I use these actually at my son-in-law's house. I did a wall unit, and yes, I videoed it, and I had a corrupt SD card. So I built this 8-foot by 9-foot by 14-inch fireplace, hang TV, electric, all out of shiplap, mantle, and I had a corrupt SD card. I don't have luck. But I used these to hang some of the floating shelves. So I used them here. I'll actually get a thing that I used here. I bought some extra. So you see, you get look at the drywall anchors you get with this. Look at this. Here. Look at the difference. This is what I mean. Yeah. You're gonna get cheap stuff, but when you're gonna use on a job. So here's the difference. Don't matter if I scratch this because it's only going. I need this. I bought extra because I got some shelves in the hobby room that I want to hang. So here's a cheap drywall anchor, and here's a Fischer drywall anchor. Look at the difference. See the difference? Big difference between the two. So instead of using this in I don't like using that in drywall. These hold around 50 pounds. So I use this to hang floating shelves, mark the holes, and then put this in, and then I'm able to get the screw right in there. And this, they just went in. They even made less drywall dust float down, which you hold a vacuum. And so I bought about 50 of these. Actually, I bought more than 50 because I actually gave them to put them on the other truck because we used them a lot to hang the controllers in drywall. So I used that. But I set up this box with just screws. I got three open boxes left, and then in this one I just set up which is my bottom box. This I set up with tools. Hammer, putty, stuff like that, a drill, impact drill, sander pieces, sand attachment for the vacuum. And I bring this when I go work at the house I'm going to work at. But yeah, this really nice case. Again, to begin the description below. I got them off Amazon. It was pretty much the same price off of Amazon, and it stacks right up. You can carry this whole came up all over space a bit. You can carry this whole. I don't want to bust the box again. Like I said, the only problem that I had was that when these things came, not this box. When you buy individual, they're all in the bag. The box opens up. You got to reconfigure the box. It's all in the bag. So that was pretty funky. I showed the weir bits that I bought. I got them actually from Lowe's. Nice little case. It's what is it called? I think it's their Blue Series. They call it the Blue Series. All impact. It's a nice little set. I used a bunch of these to do the 3-inch screws. I said, let me give it a shot. And then I want to try this. Klein's got that new pack-out system. It looks almost like pack-out. And they sell these attachments that click into the side, drill holder, magnetic thing. And I want to try this. It's got some compartments in it for screws. I want to see if that fits onto the pack-out. And then, I'll show this later. This was like $70, but it's I'll open it now. What the hell? Cobalt. Cobalt makes one. but it's a large set. It's 3/8. And what it is, if I don't drop it, it's a pass-through ratchet. So it's got a whole ratchet set on it. Let me figure out how to open this baby. How the hell do you open this thing? Well, it looks like it just opens from here. Oh, you stupid. Stupid. You slide it. So basically, you slide it down and open it up. It's called a pass-through ratchet. And what it does is it takes the bolt and it brings it right through the ratchet head. So as you're ratcheting down on the nut, the bolt comes through it. And for me, it's very important. Now I have a 3/8 Cobalt one, and they make a pretty decent tool. I mean, I don't use Klein because I use all, Weir and Weha. But even like the extension, say you got an extension, does the same thing. And you see, I see you, you must see me. You got an extension. So here, look, look. Best example. Yeah, pretty nice, and it's nice little compact set. It's got a bunch of. Yeah, this must be for the small. Yeah, this is for. Oh yeah, look, they even got a 1/4 inch. If you want to use a standard socket, 1/4 inch. It's got an adapter, and then it's got impact pieces, but I don't see. Oh, Bob's your uncle. So you use the 1/4 inch socket, and that will fit this. And then let's just say we got a Torx bit here. There, it'll fit your Torx bit. And so it comes with all kinds of Torx bits. It comes with Torx, Allen, Phillips, regular, and then even the Vanderproof screws. It's mostly for electrical. A lot of this stuff electricians use, and everything removes really nice. And what I'm listening for is how it clicks, and I would say it's about 100 clicks. So that's a decent ratchet, and it was like $70. So it's definitely something. I have the Weir and stuff, but I do need them to pass through. The bolts pass through. So. All right, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the video and the new tools, the new little things. I'll have something set up and we'll futz with it. All right, YouTube. You all be safe out there. Again, thank you for all the comments, the likes, the subscribes. Hit that button. Give me a like. If you share the video, it all helps my algorithms. Greatly appreciated. All right, YouTube. You all be safe out there, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye now.